Alright, so Ram, she is about to come back with the ReZero collab, and her being best girl from the ReZero universe, I think that she is the one I am begging the Nemarble Overlords to give a fantastic Holy Relic to, so she can be relevant again. I mean, was she ever like really relevant? She was decent when she came out. She was really good when she came out. But you know, these days her damage is very subpar, and we'll be playing with her. I'm rocking this. I'll try not to have Brynhilder steal the show. I'm using her for HP defense, but I just want Ram to get the buffs in the beginning of the match. Might swap to Ragnarok Bond at some point, but we'll see. If Ram's missing crits, I'll swap to Ragnarok Bond. But we'll be talking about some relics that she could potentially get. We've been seeing that relics in general either are something that's like completely unpredictable, or they might just copy a unit's passive. And if they do copy unit's passive, we have some examples of characters here that they could copy. But all right, let's see this first, right? Before we talk about it, I want to see her damage on. I'll see nothing. I will see nothing. Okay, as I was saying, one obvious one they could copy is Milim, because if you're unaware, Milim actually got Ram's passive as her Holy Relic. So when Milim was brought back, they had to give her a relic, and they were like, Ram's passive. That's what we're giving her. And I mean, they could. I hope they don't, because I think her relic is not, or her passive is not that good. Okay. We could lose this for doing this, but I want to see the damage on Reamer. I don't think Milim's passive is that good. Yeah, missed number crit. Missed the crit. I'll put Ban. Especially for this, right? She doesn't have crit chance that's on par with today's standards, and she's going to be missing a lot of crits, right? So if they were to give like a passive like that, instead of crit damage, I would prefer crit chance. She got obliterated. Okay. Instead of crit chance, I prefer crit damage. Oh, sorry, crit damage, I prefer crit chance, because she just ain't critting. I should have shown her crit chance, but it's fine. I'll do it next, but next time she's alive. One that I would really like for her to get is Mikasa. Mikasa's passive, they gave it to Mono, right? When Green Mono came out, they gave it to her as a passive, right? But instead of being just free like Mikasa, it was like, only works if you're using catastrophes, right? And if she could get it, but say only works with unknowns on the team, if all teammates are unknowns, that would be pretty good, because as you could see from our amazing display of power here, our Ram got obliterated. Rammed, if you will. And if she could get, you know, more crit chance, more, you know, attack, more damage, but also at the same time get more survivability, that would not be the worst, that's for sure. Do you even kill here? I do not kill. I simply, my Brynhilder is HP defense, because again, I meant to make this a Ram showcase, so maybe put Ragnarok Bond, maybe she'll crit then. We'll see. I don't think they're gonna buff the cards for the ReZero characters. Maybe for Beatrice. Beatrice is really bad cards, but especially the Beatrice card that's like the AoE, they could easily buff that one. But for Ram, they could buff her stats, because as I said, like when it comes to the crit chance, let me open it up. Oh, we're gonna do hit hard this time. She's a 98.2 with the extra, right? With the buff. But she's at 80, like, base. Let's do this. Oh, this is gonna be max passive for her. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I like to see. But yeah, I brought up Gilfunder here, because if she get a passive like this, increases like crit chance by 10% per ultimate gauge, and then increases another 50 crit chance at max field, that would be huge for her. Huge. Like the Oh, she lost actually. I thought she would lose these when attacking, but I guess she lost one of the passive ones, unfortunately, when she attacked because of no, don't take it off. No. That would have been such a nice ultimate. You piece of shit. That would have hit so hard. He has Bot in the back. Okay. I would actually just wipe if I had Brynhilder with attack crit. Reconsidering. Maybe I should just run Brynhilder with attack crit. Yeah, basically Green King passive. Yeah, I mean, I should have actually brought up Green King then. I forgot that he actually has that exact passive. No. I would have wiped if I had attack crit on Brynhilder. No. Zhao just not gonna wipe me though. Yeah, Green King is exactly. Maybe sprinkle in, because I mean, it's like they didn't have to copy a passive or anything. They could just sprinkle in, increases like crit chance by 10, or increases crit chance and crit damage by 5% each per orb. That'd be pretty decent, you know? Okay. Maybe I should... I mean, I don't really care for winning. I just care for just using Ren. But if I was to want to win, I should take off the HP defense from Brynhilder, because she really... she would have hit for so much more. The exponential increase with attack gear on Brynhilder because of her passive plus Sigurd attack buff and stuff like that is actually kind of nuts. In any case, listen, they could just bring a random thing like that. That'd be huge for her as well. Like 5% attack related stats as well. Maybe that'd be too strong. Oh, that's actually unfortunate. If he had the AoE'd, I think I wouldn't have been encroached. But he didn't. That was smart. Also, another easy one is a passive that just buffs unknowns by attack related stats, you know? That'd be nice. Let's go for the Rimuru. Not as strong as last time because we don't have all the ultimate gauges, but... Crit the Brynhilder. Missed a crit on Rimuru. Still killed. Yeah, the crit chance is big for her. She just misses a lot of crits. Like, I'm lowering their defense for the stats with Brynhilder. And I have Ragnarok Banner. I guess I could lower more if I was using Mono. I could be using Mono. I really could. But... I have no excuse. I could have been using Mono. Which would lower more, actually. Don't kill. Oh, shit. She can't tank for shit. If she hit harder, it wouldn't be a problem. Actually. Or if she had better stats, because she only has 4 haircuts. And 4 weapons, right? I'm gonna swap to Ram. Oh, not Ram, sorry. I'm gonna swap to Mono. So we can see if we can crit a little bit more before moving on to the next passive I want to talk about. And as I was saying, if she was to buff all allies, you know, attack related stats per unknown in the field, she would buff it, you know, her own stats as well. And she could double down as a support. Let's go melee. For the new Echidna, right? Okay, she crit Esterosin. Did not crit melee though. She could double down as a support for Echidna, which will very likely be unknown. Could still be human, but very likely will be unknown. Wait, does this stay for 2 turns? No, it doesn't. Okay, I was about to say, because... Listen. Oh, she's dead anyways. She just died. Yeah, lowering the enemy attack would be also great for her, because she cannot tank for shit. She cannot tank for shit. Can you do something, Mono? Let's see. I was gonna say, Mono's passive is very annoying, because if the enemy has a debuff, it doesn't work. She missed every crit, but she did the job. And this was a recommendation from chat. Red Elaine's passive. If you have never actually seen what Red Elaine does, I don't blame you. But Red Elaine, the seasonal one. I'm actually do this and hold on to single target. See if I can one shot. Oh, never mind. See if I can one shot the Bon or the Arthur at some point. The seasonal one, she increases buffs by half of their value. So if this could work in PvP for maybe again unknown, I would expect it for only to be unknown, not all allies, because they'll be maybe too strong. But again, if the future character has a buff passive or something, it would work pretty well as well. Could I kill Twigo with this? No. No, and he has Tarmia Link. She just doesn't hit hard enough. She just simply doesn't hit hard enough. Very sad. Yeah, she's very outdated. Okay. Anyway, she needs a buff. She needs a relic. She could be really good for relic. I mean, Milim used to be awful. And, you know, with buff on stats and the relic, she became very good. I mean, she's not, like, insane on PvP or anything like that. But she became very good, so... okay, that's 400k on Twigo. On Twigo, that's nothing. Like, Twigo can take, like, 1 million from a level 1 from Trader Melee. Because he has no defense. Or no defenses, you know, the related stats, but... Yeah. My wife, she'll be good, hopefully, maybe.